What's up, everyone? This is Destroyer229, and welcome back to Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. Last time, we began our exploration of Futaba's palace a little bit earlier than initially anticipated, but we didn't have anything else going on today, so we went with that. We managed to get pretty decent length in. We are at pretty much the top of the staircase, and we're only missing one, well, door. Light source? Whatever. We all know how this puzzle works. We're missing one key ingredient in order to get through here and get beyond, well, this barrier. I mean, we all know what's beyond here. It's forcing us to leave the palace and then continuing onwards in the real world. In this episode, we are going to continue to get through here and hopefully finish off the palace. There isn't really a whole lot. There is one thing in my notes that mentions statue tops. Oh. Those are the statue tops that I have in my notes. So the area here, really not all that different. There are a few places we can jump to. No treasures, though. I mean, we've got that we can steal. There's just a straight line, which seems like maybe we could shimmy across somewhere, but there isn't. We can just get on through here and fight you. So other than the top here, there's not really a whole lot that's different in this area. So I'm gonna just go on ahead until we reach the top there, or if something else happens. Like, I don't know, Skull and Fox's showtime? That'd be nice. So before we go onward, there's a chest here. Chest has a black robe. Hooray for transmutation stuff. Alright, so after dealing with an Anubis, we have a lock chest right here. So, lock chest has a robe of hatred. Huh, I think that's a new one. Robe of hatred. Prevents curse insta-kills. And actually isn't bad in the armor department. Alright, so not really a bad thing to have if you have female party members that are getting killed by Anubis. So, very interesting thing to have. Alright, well, a little bit concerned that I'm missing out on things, but whatever. We have a chest here, and it has a black rock. It's somewhere. Pretty sure there are other things back this way.
Oh, yeah.
So there was at least a little bit of an area there, but now we are at the top of the statues, and absolutely nothing of importance happened in the meantime. So once again, we do need to traverse through these statues, but there are a few differences. For one, we have to grapple our way up to these floating portions.
Let's open it.
On this one, we have a lock chest. Just has a helper knife. What exactly does that? That just gives +3 to magic. I have something. Alright. So then afterwards, we can go and grapple here. We were told there's a will seed nearby, so that's good to know. Okay, so that gets us towards the end portion there.
A treasure chest.
There's a chest over this way that we have to kind of scoot our way over to. That has a ball of life in it. Nice! Now, there are a few other things that are here. For one, there is the will seed. So we can go over here. And we have a plank we can kick down. And that allows us to get up here, where our last will seed is. Okay, well, since this is the third will seed, you all know there's a boss. Let me see. Ooh, this one. Oh. Okay. This one is gonna be a little bit tricky, so I'm gonna head on over to the Velvet Room real quick because I want to get a good attack dealing move of the fire variety, because we're gonna need it, and the highest level fire skill I have is Augie on Kaguya. So I'm gonna be back. Alright, I'm having some trouble trying to get a fire persona, but I might be able to do something. But first, a brand new fusion. So we are fusing away Archangel and Andras in order to fuse Izanagi Picaro.
Choose which skills to inherit.
Alright. Increased chance of triggering an... Oh yeah, it's Izanagi's thing. We may as well keep that. Not really a whole lot. Let's go with Giant Slice. Oh, actually, ooh. I just realized something. Okay, I had to go back because I already made a Mitra. And if I was gonna go through with Izanagi Picaro, it would be a fusion accident. So instead of doing that, I reset, and now I'll be able to actually get Izanagi Picaro. So I've got Rising Slash, Dazzler, and Bufu. So let's go. Or Giant Slice, whatever. What does the Picaro form get? Let's see, Rising Slash, Null Physical, and next is Mazionga. Okay, Null Physical. That is really freaking good. Okay, this wasn't exactly what I was going for, but at least it will give me a better Augie skill. And that is something I am absolutely going to need. So we are fusing away the Queen's Necklace and Izanagi in order to fuse Orpheus Picaro. Yes.
Select the skills you'd like to inherit.
Oh boy, we've got a lot of things here. So, Circle of Sadness revives with 1 HP when KO'd, usable 4 times per battle. Alright, so that's if you just don't want to get murdered. I guess Orpheus is the way to go. We've got a few other things, because we're using the Queen's Necklace. We've got Potent Hypnosis, increase effective period support skills, decrease SP cost of support skills, decrease SP cost of healing. Actually? Huh. Healing wouldn't be bad because we have Cadenza there. Circle of Sadness just seems like overkill, and we really don't need that. We'll go with Savior's Bloodline. So, Zionga, Aha, Rakarm, because why not? And We'll go with
It will
growth.
receive significant power.
Oh, well, actually, should I go with... Yeah, I'll go with growth 3. That's for the long run. I think I'll be fine without trying to give it Tarunda. Actually, he has Matarunda. So that works just as well. Alright, we'll go with that.
Now for a rebirth.
It is weird that we're getting the Picaro form first. But to be fair, the fusion variety doesn't change. Their text doesn't change, so I'm not too concerned. So we get Endure Augidine! Ooh, yes! Alright. So there's Cadenza, which is the signature move. Cadenza restores 50% of HP and is a Sukukaja. So that's really good. Also Endure. So with the original ability, you would be able to survive being killed 5 times per battle. That is overkill. That is absolutely overkill. I really don't need Endure though. And next is Mataru Kaja, which is actually pretty good. Really liking Orpheus here. At least Orpheus Picaro. This is working out pretty nice. Interesting thing, we can make Orpheus now. It just requires Izanagi Picaro and Orpheus Picaro to get the downgraded form of Orpheus. I mean, I guess I could and just buy them back. But then I'd have 3 full personas and that seems like a bit much. Alright, so now that we're back, I am not sure if I really want to have Panther for this. Because this can get very bad very quickly for anyone who is weak to ice. So I'm gonna replace her with Mona. And hopefully we won't die. Yeah, let's go. So, this is going to be a while. We have to fight the Decadent False God, Alilot. Alilot is weak to fire, nulls psychokinesis, repels physical and gun, and drains ice. And those are skills Bufudine, Triple Down, Concentrate, and Mudun.
It looks vicious. We should go directly for its weakness.
This is going to suck because it has Bufudine and Concentrate and Triple Down. Yeah, it can deal some very powerful ice magic. And I didn't see anything in my notes that said that status ailments really affect it. So Tyrant's Drill is gonna be useless to us. Only thing I can really do would be increase defenses, I guess. We'll increase it for Mona. I have a lot of HP, so I'll be fine. And now she's frozen.
She's stuck.
Okay, so yeah, this is going to be a bit of a tough fight since I have to use Orpheus Picaro in order to deal any damage whatsoever.
Not down. That was incredible
That was the other reason why I didn't want Panther here, because even though she can deal a lot of damage, you're basically getting into Shadow Yukiko territory. Where one person that would be super good is also weak to what the opponent can do. Ugh, and that's how that can be really bad. Okay. This suddenly got really bad really fast. And it used concentrate, so that means that Bufudine is going to hurt. Do I have a persona that at least I know? Oh, Mitra. At least I'll be able to do something about that. Heal.
Thank you.
Do damage. Yes! Okay. That at least, that can save us a turn. Diorama on me. Alright. Can't really do anything with Mona, so I'm just gonna have him guard. I can use Freydine and get him on a technical attack. Okay, at least the shock aspect of it still works. Unfortunately, physical attacks won't do anything, so I'm just gonna guard. Deal a lot more damage. Oh, right, it's already knocked down. Ooh, okay. Thankfully, defense up plus that guard definitely helped out. Alright, let's switch back to Orpheus Picaro. And hopefully this does it. Not quite.
Leave the rest to me.
That'll work. Still wish it was Fox, but whatever. Beggars can't be choosers.
Here we go. Make way for the Fist of the Phantom. Oh,
Serious.
sorry. Got him. All yours.
Go. Full power. Yeah.
Here. Thanks.
So yeah, that one can be pretty nasty, especially if you're not expecting it. The big problem is that Panther, weak to Bufudine, and can very easily die to it. Problem with Fox, he can't do anything. The best he can do is put up a Sukukaja, and that's it. Or possibly use items. I guess he can use items if you're feeling desperate. But with that relatively harmless taken care of, I mean, Queen did die, but that's besides the point. We have ourselves our third will seed. And we get the Crystal of Wrath.
Another will seed. And it looks like that's the last one, too.
So the Crystal of Wrath. That gives a Sukukaja, an auto Sukukaja, I should add. Not bad. Not bad. And of course, we'll be able to upgrade that once we find Jose back in Mementos. Now, for the time being, we just need to go through here, finish the puzzle, and then we can hit our checkpoint area. So let's go. Alright, well, we made it to where we need to be, and now we need to leave the palace.
Know your place. Come inside. We've much to discuss.
Okay.
There you are, inmate. Our master admires the progress of your rehabilitation, and hence has given you use of a special ritual. It's the gallows, used to strengthen persona abilities. Any further questions regarding this ritual can be directed toward our master himself. He's apparently gonna consider making even more rituals if your rehabilitation goes as planned. Work hard for it, inmate.
Alright, so now we have access to the gallows again. Gallows, for those of you who don't remember.
Fusion.
Oh, wait, what? I thought that was the network fusion. Oh, it's persona strengthening. That's what gallows was. Alright. I got really excited and thought, ooh, I can finally do network fusions. Nah, I can't. Not yet. I can sacrifice personas to strengthen other ones, but otherwise, I can't really do much of anything. Actually, looking through my persona list, jeez, I should probably do something. I should probably do something about all that. Alright, well, I can think of something I can do.
Hey,
Oh, sorry. Alright, well, I thought about fusing away Orpheus Picaro and Izanagi Picaro to get regular Orpheus, but I think I'm gonna save that until after we're done with all the palace work. I do have a couple of free spaces, so I can go and just buy back Persona for whatever we need. But, in the meantime, we can head back to the real world.
Yes!
Okay.
Alright, so everything is ready. Let's go ahead and request a massage from Kawakami. And with that, what are we able to do tonight? Let's see, there's Kawakami, there's Iwai, there's Mishima, and there's Hifumi. Okay, well, I'm kind of on a roll with Hifumi, and I think one of the better ways I can kind of come up with an excuse to head on into Mementos would be to try to go after Hifumi's confidant, because Hifumi gives some pretty good abilities and not a whole lot really gets passed down to New Game Plus. I don't think I have a star persona anymore. I don't, and that's why I didn't buy anything for the time being. Alright, so I'm gonna buy a star persona, and tonight we're gonna be spending time with Hifumi. So, conveniently enough, we're at a level that I can easily get Neko Shogun with Dekaja, which is exactly what the twins need for their request. As a bonus, Neko Shogun is a star persona. So, I'm good on two fronts on that.
Now,
So we'll just get done with the twins. Oh shoot, I don't have Dekaja on this Neko Shogun, do I? I thought there was a persona that I just didn't have anymore. Crap. Do I have Dekaja's skill card? I should. I do have a Dekaja. Okay, that works. And this is why these exist. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? There's Aha? Unfortunately, I don't really have any good dark skills, but it is also the weakest skill. Yeah, I guess I'm getting rid of Aha. Alright, so there's Dekaja.
Do you need something?
Now we can do
It would
this.
seem.
Perfect.
Farewell.
So, to reach rank 7, we need a Lachesis with Tetrajaw.
Okay.
Okay, Lachesis.
like
What
to
level
relieve
is
here?
she on my list? Let's see. She's definitely a fortune. Lachesis is 37.
Is this what you want?
It is one that I personally made. Oh, hey, Maeha. Well, I guess that's not too much better. Is it possible for me to make a Lachesis so I know
Let us begin the search.
what exactly it is that I'm looking for? Nope, I can't make any fortune personas. Alright.
Finished.
Well, 37 is kind of where I need to be then for that. But at any rate, onwards to Hifumi's confidant.
No slacking off.
Oh. Oh, hey, Hifumi. Glad I could help. Confess your sin. Nah, I'm kidding. I mean, a lot of people confide in me in a bunch of things, but I think you might be imagining things when it comes to the priesthood. Alright, see you soon. Alright, so now that it's Sunday, well, all's available. Takemi really wants to talk to us. But we don't have the shopping network.
That's incredible.
Alright, well, I don't think there's really anything else we can do. Yeah, I don't see Kasumi, and because we're ready to send the calling card, none of the other Phantom Thieves are going to be available, so only one thing to do.
Okay.
Alright, everyone is here. Let's go ahead and send the calling card.
Are you sure we're ready to go? Once Futaba sees the calling card, we'll need to head straight into her palace. Is that okay?
We're more than ready. Let's go.
Oh, so you're set on doing this?
Looks like it's my turn to unlock the entrance. Forgive me, Chief.
How will we convince Futaba to let us into her room, though? Even Boss is forbidden entry.
Oh, we're just gonna have to be honest with her. Say that it's a necessary part of stealing her heart.
Yes, that is the best course of action.
You know a method?
I think it's quite straightforward. Futaba doesn't know what we're doing inside her palace, correct? Hence, if we tell her we've come to steal her heart, she'll surely open the door and let us inside.
Wait, that's it?
Futaba wants to have a change of heart. After all, she contacted us for that express purpose. That desire should lead her to open the door as well.
You're right. Our feelings should get through if we just try and talk to her.
All right, I believe in Futaba. Come on, let's get this done.
An eyeball? What's this? Huh. When did it get on here?
Whoa! Who are you?
I am the other you.
Is this some kind of hallucination? It's different from usual.
How long will you continue blaming yourself and shutting yourself away from the world?
Blaming myself for what?
For your mother's death. Don't you think it's time you grasp the truth of that moment? What happened before your eyes? What happened to your mother?
The truth.
Why did you choose to rely on the Phantom Thieves?
That's...
Are you simply going to shut yourself in and do nothing? Are you going to avert your eyes from the true answer? If so, I will kill them in your world.
What should I do? We're sorry for sneaking in so many times, boss.
There's no mistaking it. This is the same door as in the palace.
Hello, Futaba? You're there, aren't you? Please, answer us.
I doubt she'd answer.
Alibaba, we know you're there. It doesn't matter if it's through chat messaging, just answer us. In order to steal your heart, we need you to open this door. We can't change your heart otherwise. Please let us in.
You have to do this, otherwise we can't fulfill your request.
The other you within your heart told us to have you open it. Deep down, you want to open this door, don't you? Right. We're trying to uphold our promise, but you're the one resisting us. 10 seconds. Fine, but if Boss comes home, we'll kick down the door and enter if we must. Time's up, Alibaba. We need to change her cognition. Better to be completely safe than sorry.
So she has to be the one to invite us in.
Futaba, please open the door.
All right, let's go in.
Right.
What is this?
Medical science, information technology, biology, psychology. Wait, these are all technical books.
She keeps herself cooped up in a room like this all the time?
Where's Futaba?
Where could she be hiding?
closet?
Only place to hide.
She'll shut herself into the bitter end, hmm?
Even if that door's opened up, we'll get stopped again inside. I bet a fence or something formed right in front of the treasure now.
This makes no sense. Explain yourselves.
Whoa, she talked.
We needed to change your cognition. Unless we do so, we can't steal your heart.
I highly doubt she would understand it, even if we explained it to her.
So basically, my cognition is being a hindrance, keeping you away from the core of my cognitive world?
Huh? She understood it?
Well, why do you know about that? Who are you?
Why'd you call yourself Alibaba and make things more complicated? If you wanted help, you could have just asked for it.
Because I was embarrassed.
Huh? Oh, my bad. I didn't catch that.
Because I was embarrassed.
I think I get it. Asking someone for help isn't that easy.
Futaba, can you tell us more? How do you know about the cognitive world?
Because I knew about it.
Oh, that reminds me. Boss was talking about cognition or something before, right?
You think this is related to how he was getting grilled by that one lady?
Perhaps her mother was researching this cognitive science that was mentioned?
Cognitive science with a PSI in front. Less science, more supernatural. That's important.
Well, that certainly got her attention. It seems we're on the right track.
So, cognitive science. Futaba, what was your mother working on? Please tell us. What happened?
She's not answering.
Yo, maybe save this for later? Seems she's been through some serious shit, so, you know.
True. She did say things like, die.
Hold on. Futaba-chan, did you really kill your mother?
Whoa, you moron!
Wasn't her death an accident? What actually happened? Maternity neurosis? Is that really true?
On.
We saw what your heart is like, but we still can't figure anything out. The mother that Boss told us about is completely different from your cognition. We want to hear the truth from your mouth.
My mom was... The one who killed her was...
It's possible that she can't remember because her heart has become distorted.
I'm so sorry, Futaba-chan. It's just that... I went through a lot myself, and I'm sorry.
There! Now steal it!
What's gotten into you all of a sudden?
Come on! Hurry it up! We did come to steal your heart, but it's not really done right here at this moment. All you really had to do was open that closet door. I'm sorry we made you jump to conclusions. You don't have to be like that.
I see. She went back in!
Well, that accomplished nothing.
What's the meaning of this? Did you guys trick me?
No, please listen. There's a reason we had to do this. She's aware of the cognitive world, but it seems she doesn't understand how a change of heart occurs. Futaba, how much do you know about the cognitive world?
I know that there's another world based on cognition, but I don't know how to get there. Can you guys go there? You said you saw my heart earlier.
Yes, that's right.
How do you do it?
We use a smartphone app.
An app?
Yes. By entering the required information, we can go to the cognitive world.
A name, a place, and a distortion. Those three. So in this case, Futaba Sakura, Sojiro Sakura's house, and...
Futaba? You don't happen to have this app, do you?
This... I don't.
Thank goodness. Okay then.
Can you take me with you too?
It's rather dangerous, so no.
I gotta agree. Just leave this to us.
I'll leave it to you then.
Good. And you better not forget about our promise, alright? Oh yeah, almost forgot. The treasure's not gonna appear if we don't ever read this.
A calling card?
It's the one you prepared. Read it.
I can't read it. It's too dark.
You could just come out.
It's embarrassing.
What?
I'll make sure she reads it, so you guys go on ahead.
Futaba, make sure you read it, okay?
Okay.
Let's see. Futaba Sakura has committed a great sin of drowning in sloth. Thus, we will rob every last bit of those distorted desires.
No. I'm going to die.
Good.
Kitty, you again?
Huh? Yeah.
Right. So now that we've got everyone here, let's go ahead and enter the palace and steal the treasure. Thankfully, Futaba's palace is, again, the easiest one to just kind of go through normally because you can just run right up here and bypass everything that you've done previously. But there are also, I guess there are some minor differences on the way to the actual treasure room itself. So we can go over that as well.
Hey,
Yeah.
nice.
One way to go.
Incredible.
This way.
We know where the treasure is. It's up that way. However, there are some minor differences here. Oh, hey, liquid mercury. There are some minor differences that we can, well, make note of on our way towards the treasure. Is it gonna come this way? I was actually just gonna circle there. Alright, that works.
I'll reveal your true form. Okay.
Alright, so that was annoyingly long.
The difference in strength in that fight.
Well, that's what happens when you have to face off against an Anubis. Steal the stupid thing! Thank you! Alright, so there's a few different ways that we can go about this. For one, if we come over here, we have a little grapple point here. And if we use this grapple point... we can stylishly, completely skip everything here. So if you really don't feel like exploring around here and dealing with all these enemies, you can, in theory, just bypass all of them. However, there are still some actual loot that's just down here, and I would very much like to go get it as soon as I can. There we go.
Show me your true form.
Alright, that's taken care of. No other enemies spawned. Thankfully, you can just kind of go through everything here. There's nothing that's going, like, swinging across that way will really lock you out of. It is simply a shortcut in case you do not want to have to fight anything. I don't recall if there's anything in particular over this way, but
show me your true form.
Let's check. Alright, that finishes that off. There's a place we can jump down here, but that looks like that will just shortcut us our way back down to the beginning area. And this also looks like where we were just at, too. So yeah, this is where that Anubis was. And just like that, we're already back here. And we can even do it again if we wanted to. But there's not really much of a point in doing that. Let's go ahead and ambush you. That was annoying. After defeating the initial enemy, 3 more groups of enemies decided to spawn in. So that was nice. Okay, so the final thing is over this way. So we just gotta take care of an Anubis.
I'll reveal your true form.
Well, I guess this gives me a good opportunity to show off Cadenza.
Leave it to me.
Thanks. Sorry.
Thanks.
So I guess it's a Mediarama and a Masukukaja. Alright, so this actually should still work pretty well. Considering that Mona has Pulimpa, you can very easily take down Anubises this way. As long as the person going right before Anubis can cast a status ailment. That's the best way to take him out. In the meantime, just beat the crap out of him. And I'll meet you guys at the end of this.
Let's keep going.
Ooh, Orpheus Picaro gets Matarukaja. Oh, what do I want to get rid of for that? Everything else is... I guess Aha. Last is Fire Boost, which would be really good to get with those fire skills.
Okay.
And now we have that.
Good work.
I can feel it.
Whatever, not gonna deal with that now. Let's grab this, has a snuff soul in it, and otherwise we are good to get to the finale. Thankfully, we've already taken down everything else. We can just rush over here. I'm just gonna use a Mediarama on everyone. I don't think I really need it. And otherwise... Nah, we should be fine.
Joker.
I was wondering if I should switch out for, like, Fox or someone, but... Let's do this.
Yes!
If I use this, I can change my heart? Vocal input. Futaba Sakura? Sojiro Sakura's house.
Candidate found.
And then something about distortion. Distortion. Not again.
You're a blade! Murderer! It's all your fault! You're the one who killed her! Don't come near me! It's your fault! Murderer!
No!
That's right. I remember now. Back when they were here, I messaged Doom in the chat and...
Input accepted. Searching for route to destination.
I can go in now?
No!
You're a murderer! You're the one who killed her! It's your fault! Don't come near me! It's your fault!
I can't take this anymore!
Beginning navigation.
Hell, this ain't what I was imagining.
Were you expecting a mountain of treasure or something of that sort?
There is that over there.
That's it?
The treasure must be inside.
All right, let's take it.
Be careful.
Treasure!
There's something here.
I got a bad feeling about this.
Is it a shadow? No! Then
It's not Futaba.
don't tell me. This is insane!
If it's not a shadow, then what is it?
It's a cognition! A monster that Futaba's cognition created! How can that be?
Hey, look out! Here it comes!
Do not approach the Pharaoh's tomb. Misfortune will fall upon you.
Oh, look at it fly about. We can't reach it like this. We've got no other option. Let's take it down with our guns and skills.
So now we once again have to deal with the beast that rules the palace, otherwise known as Cognitive Wakaba. So, I guess skill-wise, Cognitive Wakaba functions pretty similarly to what it did in the previous game. In fact, out of all the remixed palaces, this one isn't really changed all that much. All the skills are the same, all of its vulnerabilities are the same, including its vulnerability to physical attacks, with the exception that gun attacks also deal increased damage once Cognitive Wakaba is on the ground.
Persona!
Now, right now, there's not really a whole lot we can do.
Time for my persona.
So I am just gonna do this. Deal some minor damage.
All right, Queen. Beautifully done.
Fortunately, that wing blast is really a problem. Especially when it comes to Joker. Because there's something that happens later on in the fight that if Joker is under any status ailment, it will not trigger. I had to go against this boss for quite a while. It wasn't hard, it just took a while just because of this dizzy ailment. Alright, so I'm just gonna use a Mataru Kaja. Well, Skull can't really do anything, so we'll just do that.
It'll be a lot harder to land attacks.
And then... Crap, energy shower doesn't work! Oh, what I wouldn't give for Haru! Just guard.
Joker's dizzy. His accuracy is going to be worse now.
At least Mepatra work, so I've got Mona that can do this.
How far did it fly up? What's it gonna do? Don't tell me. Is it gonna dive attack us? Damn that thing. When's it gonna strike?
So yeah, it automatically skips one of the turns there that you're just not doing anything. So have everyone guard. Ow.
Skull's in trouble. Someone fix him up.
Well, that sucked. Cadenza!
Sorry. Oh, this isn't good. I can't tell at all when it's gonna attack.
What do you mean you can't tell? You gotta tell us, Mona!
I can't help it. There are some things that even I can't do.
So this is inside my heart. I didn't think it'd be like this.
Huh?
Do you remember? This is the suicide note. The men in black suits read it right after Mom died. That's correct. Look at the next one. This is... when Mom jumped in front of that car. That's right. Now the next. No. Don't run. I thought you made your mind up after you talked to the Phantom Thieves. Okay. I'll look. It's me complaining. Mom scolded me for bothering her. Yes. I knew it. It was me who killed Mom. I was a bad daughter. I weighed her down and she hated me for it. It's just like I remember. Are you sure? Huh? Remember everything. Don't avert your eyes. When did this happen? Just a little before Mom died. I whined about wanting to go on a family trip, but she scolded me and said no. Was that all she said? Mom said, "I'm too busy right now. I need to finish my cognitive research as soon as possible." And what did you do? I threw a tantrum. Told her she thought her research was more important than I was. That's when she scolded me. What did she say afterwards? There was more. Did she say... my research is almost over. Once it's finished, we can go wherever you like. I'm sorry I've left you alone for so long, Futaba. Please try to understand, though. This research is really important. I need to complete it. Even if it costs me my life. Did she hate you? She didn't? What? She smiled. Ugh, my head, it hurts! Which is true?
Your memories.
Huh? It's calling me?
The hell? We ain't doing shit to it!
Huh? Futaba? You came into your cognitive world?
Mm-hmm. The person themselves coming into their own palace? If that happens...
That's...
You killed her!
No!
Why don't you say something?
It's your fault! It's my fault. It's my fault that Mom...
That's right. You killed me.
Wait, is that monster her mother?
Futaba's desires and guilt must have distorted her cognition of her. The wish that her mother was alive again is mixed in as well, along with those eerie jeers.
You are nothing but a demon who stood in my way. I wish you had never been born. That way I could have announced my results without having to waste my time on you. I poured my heart and soul into that research. It would have been the discovery of the century.
What does she mean by that? Could she be talking about cognitive science?
You're going to die. There is no meaning to your life. No one needs you.
Nobody cares about me.
I should never have had Futaba. She was always such a bother. It seems you caused your mother a great deal of trouble, Futaba-chan. She must have had some kind of maternity neurosis.
Hey, we're gonna be in deep shit if this keeps up!
So, because she thinks she killed her mother, and because she thinks she deserves to die, Futaba gave birth to a palace where her mother wants her dead?
Futaba-chan, look! There's no way that monster is your mother! It's just an illusion you created!
But... She never abused you, did she? Boss told us! He said she did her best to raise you alone!
Isn't this a false memory that's been imprinted upon you?
A false memory?
Ugh!
You made your mother destroy all her research, Futaba-chan. She had worked so hard on this well. She lost her mind, and it's all because of you.
It's your fault!
I...
It's her shadow!
Futaba Sakura, remember! You're the reason she committed suicide. You were just getting in the way of her research. Why did you think it was suicide?
Because of the note.
Exactly. The men in black suits read her suicide note to you. And what was written on it?
All of her complaints about me.
Yes. The shock and the pain led you to avert your eyes. But they kept reading it aloud in front of your relatives. Think hard. Was that suicide note real? Would the mother you loved so much truly have written that? Did she ever say such horrible things to you?
No!
She scolded me whenever I had tantrums, but she cared for me.
Then what about the suicide note?
A total lie!
You were used. They forged her suicide note and laid the blame of her death upon you. They trampled all over your young heart. Get mad. Don't forgive those rotten adults.
It's because I couldn't face myself, or Mom's death. Even then, why did they have to yell at me like that? Futaba-chan?
What denies you is an illusion. A curse put upon you by the Heartless. You knew from the very beginning, and yet you cowered in fear.
Oh, that's right. I knew, but I...
It's all your fault. This time you'll be the one to die.
Will you die as you were told? Who will you obey? First words spat out by a seething illusion, or the truth within your own soul?
It's your fault. It's all your fault.
I won't let those distorted lies deceive me anymore. And I won't be led astray by others' voices either. I'm going to trust my own eyes and my own heart to distinguish the truth from the lies. There's no way you're my mom! You're just a fake created by those horrid adults! I'll never forgive them! What is that? Huh? Whoa!
Contract. I am thou. Thou art I. The forbidden wisdom has been revealed. No mysteries. No illusions shall deceive you any longer.
Futaba! I'm okay! Look at that! Please, help me!
That's gotta go.
I know I didn't raise you to be like that. How dare you run around with such an awful crowd? The only thing you should be doing is obeying my orders.
Mom! No, that's not her. You're just a monster!
Talking back to your own mother. You've spent too much time with these no good folks, haven't you? I'll crush them.
Damn! It's going to swoop down on us again, isn't it? What can we do?
Don't worry, I'll take care of it.
We're counting on you, Futaba.
This is my heart's world, right? Hacking into my distortion should be no problem for me.
I won't let you!
You goddamn rat.
Now it's our turn. Here goes! I'm summoning our ultimate weapon to the battlefield.
A ballista?
Shoot it down with this, then beat the crap out of it.
Ah, I get it now. Let's go! You want to use the ballista, right?
So this part is, well, slightly modified. What used to be just regular dialogue was in an unscripted scene, and the counter. That all is really cool and wasn't in the original. But there's also a slightly different way that this goes.
You want me to fire it?
So, for one,
You want me to fire it, right?
we have to choose someone to fire the ballista. We will send Queen
Carry this
over.
out. Ballista!
And this part is still the same as usual. So let's go ahead and use Mataru Kaja. And then just kind of beat the crap out of it while we can. That isn't true! You're nothing but an illusion!
Mom is gone. No matter how much I wish for her to be with me, it'll never come true. That's why I'll live in the real world, even if she's not there with me anymore. And I'm gonna live my life as free and happy as I can.
For a child to survive on your cruel world, they need a concerned mother figure like me. Understand?
You're lying! You're nothing but a fake!
Listen, my mom is so precious to me, and I still love her a ton. But you're not her. And I'll never live a life where everything gets decided by someone else.
Naughty children who defy their parents should be punished.
No, you're not. This. Change direction. Aim the tip at her.
So that's basically the major difference with Wakaba's fight this time around. During the course of the fight, Wakaba will basically try to get into Futaba's head, and you have to choose the rebellious answer. If you don't, then Wakaba will use the Phoenix Slash or whatever, and it will hurt us, because then it will sow doubts within Futaba. But if you are rebellious, Futaba will have the will to rebel against the cognitive version of Wakaba, and thus put up a shield to counter the attack.
Persona!
Otherwise, this fight is exactly the same as it was in the previous game. It really isn't that much of a difference,
Get wrecked!
but it is some extra dialogue that happens. Ow. What the? How did they also knock down Skull? Well, that sucked.
You're just a monster born from my own weakness! Everyone, keep attacking it! Don't let up!
Let's go.
Alright, so now that it's right out in the open, we can actually just hit it with everything we've got. I, however, will spend the time healing. Because these two jokers could definitely use it.
Oh yeah! Now it's payback time!
And then we attack. Deals a lot of damage.
Now it's payback time!
And also, guns do a lot of damage to this thing. Now granted, I already have overpowered guns, so this works out super well for me, but they still do a lot of damage.
It's time.
Alright, do I want to stick with Orpheus Picaro? There's Isanagi Picaro. We'll do that. And now attack is starting to revert. Well, that works. However, you'll just punch him. So yeah, you get 2 free rounds to wail, and then... You're wrong. That's nothing how the true Wakaba felt, and you know it!
That's exactly what I've always thought. If Futaba wasn't around,
That's a lie. Mom told me herself. She said no matter what, she could keep working so hard because of me. The one who decided my existence was a burden on her is myself, no one else.
no matter how much you struggle, you'll never escape me. You'll be tormented by your personal guilt forever.
Just look at her. She's already confronted that. She has us to defend her. And that is never going to change!
No! With them, even the impossible can be made possible!
Naughty children who defy their parents should be punished.
No, you're not! Have this!
Funny enough, we might actually be able to do this before we even get another ballista to show up.
Persona, get wrecked!
Well, just keep on attacking. It unfortunately has a lot of HP in general.
Persona!
But
No holds
with
barred!
enough firing power. Nope, it's still not enough. Uh-oh. Oh, that's just me.
Persona!
Alright, well that works.
Orpheus Picaro!
Go back to Orpheus. Get everyone's attack back up.
Persona!
And continue attacking.
Persona!
Probably should have healed, but whatever. We're fine. We're fine! Oh yeah, we're totally fine. Sorry, but we'll be taking Futaba.
No matter what you say to me, I will live! Fire!
Right away! So down goes Cognitive Wakaba Ishiki. Now, that can be a big pain if you just don't have the damage output, especially since sometimes those things don't exactly activate when they should. The conversations. I'm pretty sure they don't activate if you are under dizzy. Because I remember it took a long time for me to actually be able to get through this fight. Again, not hard, not like Kaneshiro, just long. And I don't know if it's just because I'm in New Game Plus and I'm using a bunch of other stuff that just makes these fights super easy, but that was a lot easier than the previous time I took on Cognitive Wakaba.
Alright, level up.
Well, if nothing else, we leveled up, as did everyone else.
Hell yeah!
So, Skull gets Elect Break that we don't need. Panther gets Maragion. Very nice. And that's it.
Futaba!
Damn, you're freaking incredible!
Whoa, what in the world? Ooh, it's totally skin tight.
Another thing showed up?
Mom?
Huh? Futaba. Thank you for choosing to remember the real me.
I'm sorry for being so selfish. Mom!
Don't come over here. This isn't where you're supposed to be, is it?
But I finally got to see you again.
Are you being selfish again?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, Futaba. Now, you should get going.
Oh, right. Medjed.
Where are you going?
Home. I know how to use the nav now.
Oh, right.
She left.
That girl marches to the beat of her own drum, doesn't she?
Like you're one to talk.
But if we have her on our side... Wait, what about her treasure?
Oh yeah, we almost forgot.
It's empty?
What's going on? Wasn't it supposed to be here?
Futaba herself was the treasure. And she's gone, so of course it's empty. Shoot. This is bad.
What's the matter?
Not only did the real person come into her own palace, she awakened to a persona while she was here. This place could collapse any second now.
We've accomplished our mission if her palace is crumbling. We should hurry back to reality.
That would be wise.
Come on.
It's catching up to us!
Running here's a bitch!
Mana, turn into a car already! I know!
Hey, you guys still alive?
I think so.
I thought I was gonna die and... hey! Will you let go already? Sorry!
Not again.
What was that sound? What are you guys doing out here?
Oh,
Reminds me, where's Futaba?
What about Futaba?
Oh,
Yes! We came all this way, so how about we enjoy some coffee?
Oh, that's a great idea!
That's fine, but
I'm not thirsty, though.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have some business to take care of, so you guys go on ahead.
Okay, gotcha.
Let's go see Futaba.
Yeah.
Futaba? Can you hear me? Please say something! Please! Could this be our fault? Is it because we defeated her monstrous mother?
No. That was nothing more than a cognitive being created in her mind. Destroying it wouldn't cause memory loss or put a physical burden on her.
What should we do?
Hey, don't you know a doctor?
That's right.
You do. Can you contact them?
Yeah, I'll contact her right away.
A house call is gonna cost you, you know.
How much will it be?
That was a joke.
So, how is her condition?
Her pulse, breathing, temperature, and blood pressure are all normal. No ocular abnormalities either. I'm not sure why, but it seems this girl is in some kind of light stupor. Furthermore, she lacks muscle for her age. I doubt she has much stamina either.
I see. The rebound from her awakening was too strong.
There may have been too many abnormal circumstances.
We simply cannot keep quiet about this. We should let Boss know.
Wouldn't he figure out our identities?
Still, we should tell him, shouldn't we?
I mean, this is his daughter we're talking about. He absolutely has the right to know.
I think that would be best. Letting him know is really the only option we have.
I guess it can't be helped now. Just keep the circumstances that led up to this a secret, okay?
Obviously.
Hey, Futaba? Hey! Oh dear.
About Futaba.
Well, why do you guys look so down?
Futaba-chan's condition.
What, this? It happens every so often.
Huh? For real?
She must have used up all her energy. It's like she ran out of batteries. I think it happens because she doesn't get enough exercise.
What?
She stays like this for a few days whenever this happens. I'll make sure she gets plenty of rest. Here, keep an eye on her. I'm gonna go close the store.
It's hard to describe how I feel right now.
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty frustrated.
At least she's okay, right?
I'm glad she's okay. But what are we gonna do about Medjed?
She's up!
Medjed. Tired. Gonna sleep for a bit.
She fell asleep again?
Futaba-chan! For a bit? How much is she planning on sleeping? We probably shouldn't wake her up, either.
What to do?
It's too late for us to find another hacker.
All we can do is wait for her to wake up.
Well, after all that, we're gonna go ahead and call it a day. I have absolutely no idea how long this is going to end up being, but I've been at this for 2.5 hours now. So, I could use a break. Certainly glad I didn't try to push my luck and do this immediately after the last episode. Oh boy, I was exhausted after that, and after doing all this, oh, I would hate myself right now. So anyway, now there is about as good as time as any to call it a day. So, next time on Let's Play Persona 5 Royal. With Futaba saved, we have 3 weeks before the deadline. We have a lot of time on our hands, and without any sort of plot stuff that we need to worry about, we have plenty of time to just work on our confidants. With any luck, we might be able to take a mementos trip between now and the deadline and even do more work on confidants that way. But in the meantime, our confidant roster is looking pretty good. We've got a lot of stuff going on. We still need to do something with EY. And also Chihaya. But for the time being, we seem to be doing pretty alright, all things considered. So with 3 weeks to just do a lot of confidant stuff, we'll be able to get a lot done between now and that deadline. So expect a couple episodes dedicated to that. So until next time, everyone. Take care.